Hello world. Friday Ketchup time. This is Terry Smith, and he is my guest today in the Friday Ketchup. Terry, what we were just listening to?
That was Pink Martini, and it was a nice little song called Hang On Little Tomato.
Hang on, little tomato. I like the title already. And you came in when the singing started, but before the singing was already going on very, very smooth. I would say it's perfect background music for working.
Right on.
Hey, Terry, thank you very much for being on the show. Can you introduce yourself?
Sure. Hey, thanks, Emiel. Appreciate the opportunity here. So I'm Terry Smith. I joined SUSE about a little over 4 months ago.
Yep,
Though
4
I've been a
months.
fan much longer.
Yeah.
I actually met you, Emil, back in 2019 in person at SUSECon. Remember when we had
Absolutely.
in-person meetings? Yep. Oh, wasn't that awesome?
Yeah.
In Nashville, Tennessee. That was great. But so I came to SUSE as part of really the culture that attracts me to a lot of projects that I get involved in.
Yeah.
First, it's the real focus on open source. That always has an appeal for me.
Mm-hmm.
And really, this company seems to be doing a lot of good in the world. And so that, again, attracted me. So I had an opportunity to join SUSE as the director of Global Partner Solutions, and that's where I am now.
Wow.
I work with SUSE partners to define, create, and kind of take to market joint solutions that help our customers solve their biggest challenges.
Oh wow! And 4 months in, 4 months with SUSE. And
4 months with SUSE.
I certainly remember you, of course, because of wearing your beautiful bow tie. That's really something that caught my attention, and also the great conversation had. So I would say maybe 4 months late, but I did it already off the record, but now on the record here. Welcome to SUSE, welcome to the Green family.
Thank you, my friend, thank you.
And your job description sounds pretty cool, but can you explain, as I like to say, so my mother will understand, what do you do?
Great. Well, let me start by saying what a solution stack is, because that's really what we're focusing on. So a solution stack is really a validated package of SUSE components and partner technologies. So that could be hardware, software, cloud platforms, services even.
Training as well.
Training is definitely. And the goal here is to solve the needs of a broad spectrum of customer challenges. Okay. And make it easy to acquire, to consume by the end customer. But again, through our partners, we at SUSE have a very robust partner ecosystem. We love our partners, and we want to go to market with them. So the modular design of our solution stacks helps us do that. This gives us also a lot of freedom for our customers to be able to choose the like-for-like swapping of components that meet their real needs. So it's really great for flexibility and freedom for our customers and for our partners.
Oh wow! Okay, sounds really cool. And you're now 4 months in, and can you already look back and say, "Wow, this is the biggest achievement I have till now"?
I'm getting there. We've had a couple of solution stacks already available to our partners, but we do have one that's coming up that I think will be really interesting. Now, without giving all the goods away, let me kind of explain what it's about. So we started noticing a lot of support calls from customers who are deploying this really complex solution, which is a software landscape, really. And one of the things that we started realizing is that they could use some standardization, some best practices. And that's something that SUSE is really good at. So what we decided to do is to work with our software partner to develop those best practices, and takes a lot of those manual steps and create infrastructure as code, building blocks.
Okay.
But to do so, in modular sets. So you, as a SUSE partner, if you're helping a customer build this software landscape, you can pull the code blocks that you need that we've built and incorporate that into your own services offering.
All right. Okay.
Therefore, yeah, you really do get to develop your own services. You get to supplement your services. You can even reinforce them. And SUSE has services that can complement yours, and you can incorporate those into it as well. So the stack keeps all of that available to you to choose as you feel needed to make sure that that customer, in the end, has a fully supportable environment, experiences less downtime, they get faster return on their investment, and frankly, an awesome experience. It's good for everybody.
Which sounds really good. Yes, absolutely. And something totally different than your work. You said you're an open source ambassador. I'm open source fan. Can you tell me something about that? Maybe even not in open source software, but in open source in general. What is the attraction to open source for you so much?
Wow, that's kind of a loaded question. So let me say that I have a science background. I'm somewhat of a science and technology geek. My whole career has been based around science. So I've done research. I've taught at university. And even today, I take my telescopes out whenever the sea is good.
Okay.
And every step of the way, open source software has enabled me to be able to do a lot of things that I need to do, a lot of projects that I want to build. And that really has rung true for me for many, many years. To me, science and open source are natural allies. The scientific method itself requires open access to data and methodologies. And, history teaches us that we make the greatest advances and avoid the costliest missteps when we openly leverage the power of many. And that's open source.
All right. Wow. I love it. Absolutely. All right. And now we are here, 2021, and you are 4 months with SUSE, and you love the telescopes and the science. And what is your think big? What is your wish for? Okay, it's already February, by the way, but nevertheless, I'm going to ask you, what is your wish for this year?
Well, I'd love to see us get past the pandemic, be able to meet with everyone again. That is awesome. The collaboration that we're able to achieve when we come together on these projects. My big wish is that we continue to grow what we've started and take that to the next level all together.
Wow. Yeah. Let's definitely hope for that. All right, Terry, I want to thank you very much for your contribution to this Friday Ketchup, and thank you very much for being my guest. Everybody at home, thank you very much for watching, and please, if you like this, let us know that you like it, because I get a lot of feedback from people from, I could say, all over the world, that they like the Friday Ketchups. But if I look at how many people actually click on like or leave a comment, that's, to be honest, fairly low number still. So yeah, my question to everybody is, if you like this, please let us know that you like it, because then we also can see how much impact we have with an initiative like this. So thank you very much. Look forward to see you next week. I wonder who is the guest next week. I have no idea yet. Like, actually, Terry was, I asked you this morning. It's now Thursday evening here, and it's Thursday afternoonish where you are.
That's right.
Yeah. So it can happen quite impulsively. But I'm really looking forward to see more great guests. And if you have anything to share around open source, I love to hear from you. Thanks a lot. See you next week. Yep, I'm turning on the music, Mr. Cameraman, audio and video specialist. Thanks, Mary. Bye-bye.